All righty. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy National French Fry Day. Did y'all know it was National French Fry Day? I had no idea until this morning. So I'm gonna have to get me some fries and celebrate. Man, I didn't know there was gonna be something to celebrate today. Um, let's get on into this and see who we got hanging out with us this morning. Looks like I'm already way behind on the comments as usual. Let's see here. There's Janet over on Facebook. How you doing this morning, Janet? Thank you so much for the T-shirt idea. I will be making that T-shirt probably today. I really like that one. So keep them coming if you see any more out there. I like that one. Big D's in the house. Let's see what he says. Oh yeah, 200 episode. Um, Yeah, that's pretty easy. You just keep doing it every day, and they add up. That's all it is. Uh, let's see, 64 headed to 79 in beautiful. I almost said butful. Beautiful, Michigan. Thank you, Big D, for that. Larry Galt's in the house. Good morning, everyone. 103 yesterday, 105 today. Stay in the house weather afternoon. Yeah, I'll go along with that. It's hadn't been quite that hot here. Good morning, Dave, says Bart Bixel. Big B is in the house. All righty. Roll Walker's here, 66, going to 77. Thumbs up. Thank you, Earl. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Troy Pritchard says, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. And his better half, Christina Pritchard, is here as well. How you doing, Christina? Good to see you. My buddy Russ Meadows, sometimes known as Rusty Meadows, is here this morning. How you doing, Russ? Kevin Els, how you doing, Kevin? Good to see you. LB Sharp, good morning, sir. Paul Stewart, good morning to you. Bill Hoffman's over there on Facebook. Gonna be another hot one all week, he says. Yeah. All righty. Good to see you on here, Bill. Good morning to you. George Rothfuss, how you doing, George? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Get some French fries today. Absolutely. Absolutely. There he says, oh, and happy 200th. Yeah. You know, it's not hard to do. Like I said, just keep getting on here every morning and they all add up. George says it's a great day to be in the Galton Village. I think he meant Gatton Village. Yeah. There's Doc Whitaker. Congrats on 200. Yeah. it's not a big deal, guys, really. But thank you anyway. Steve in Toronto says raining in the south. MS. What is MS? I can't even remember. Is that Mississippi, Missouri? I can't even remember. I don't know. Jim Sinicola made it back home. Congrats on the 200th. I appreciate it, guys, but like I said, all I do is get on here every morning and drink coffee. It's not a hard job, really. Let's see. Troy says, welcome back, Jim. Good to see you made it back home okay. Keith Stanford's here. Good morning. Present making coffee. There you go. All righty. Man, so much to talk about this morning. First I saw the National French Fry Day. That one just snuck up on me. I had no idea. Let's see. What I jotted down a whole bunch of things. How many of y'all are seeing the comment? There's some comment, Neowise or something. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I've seen them talking about it, and I'm just not the type of person that's gonna, go out of my way to go look at those things. I guess I probably should, because I saw this morning one of the ladies on TV this morning on the news said that this one kind of snuck up on us, is that it was just discovered in March of this year. And then it's, flying by close enough, you get a look at it for a while. And it probably, now that they know about it, all them geek guys get on there and track the movement and stuff. It says, well, it probably won't be around for another over 7,000 years. So, yeah, so if you don't get out and look at this one this time, you won't be around for the next one. But, yeah, I hadn't looked at it, but I've seen some nice pictures and video footage of it, which I know is not the same thing, but still. All that stuff, if you have to wait up late at night to get out and do that, it's probably not going to happen with me, because I don't like to stay up that late. So, let's see, what else have I got here? I wrote down a whole bunch of stuff. Did you hear about the people in Atlanta? Everybody's trying to get the push out now to get people registered to vote. And there was a voter registration application mailed to an address in Atlanta somewhere, and it was for their cat. Now, I don't know how they got the name. The cat was named Cody, and the lady actually had the cat's ashes because in a little tin, because the cat had been dead for like 12 years. So, that means the cat may not have voted in the last election. Well, we don't know. But they asked the lady, the owner of the deceased cat, how would that cat have voted? And she said that her cat was a demo cat. Oh, that's just terrible, isn't it? I just read it. That's what it said. Yeah. So, anywho, hey, we got my favorite solar man here this morning. How you doing, Ryan? Doug Sis, morning from the pea patch. Doug Sis, man, I tell you, a guy sent me a picture this morning. So he'd been out to the garden picking zucchini, and then he sends me a picture of zucchini bread. And I swear I could almost smell it as I held my phone up to my nose. I could just about smell it. Hey, there's Barbara, watching down there in Milton, Florida. How you doing, Barbara? Hope you got your favorite coffee cup. Made her a special one. Oh, let's see. What else did I write? Okay, well, now let's not forget, public service announcement. This Wednesday's the 15th. So if you haven't filed your taxes yet, don't act like you don't have any money, because they sent you the stimulus check. Just turn around and send it back to them. Pay your taxes. So, coming up Wednesday. And I don't imagine they'd be too happy if you were late after they've done giving you another 3 or 4 months or whatever it is. 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. So, cough it up. They're going to get it. All right, in sporting news, I told you I got a lot of stuff to talk about this morning, because I was jotting stuff down as I was watching news. I'm like, oh, wow, it's like all this stuff happened over the weekend. But, Dave, I haven't made your other one yet. I will get to it maybe today. I got a ton of stuff going on. I'm I got to get all the paying jobs first. They take priority. So that's But I'll try to get to it today and get it sent out. I got the one done, but I'll get another one done. In sporting news, the Washington Redskins. I know nobody cares, but they've announced that they will be changing their name. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be Washington Potato Skins or something. I don't know. They haven't said what it's going to be yet. But I'm sure probably whatever they pick, somebody somewhere will be offended. So, but in other sporting news, the Atlanta Braves announced that they would not be changing their name. I don't know how long the Atlanta Braves has had the name Braves. You know, they started out as the Milwaukee Braves way back in the day. And I think they said the Washington Redskins had been the Redskins since for like 80 years or something. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All these teams, everybody's getting woke now and wanting to change stuff. Whatever. Like I said, nobody cares. I don't think. Does anybody care about the NFL anymore? I don't. They're just. It's not. It's not about football anymore. It's all about political stuff and making statements. And I just wonder, that how, you think back in, I think it was 2012, they all, jumped all over Tim Tebow for taking a knee in prayer before a football game. That wasn't allowed. But yeah, we can all take a knee for social injustice or whatever. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. Of course, there's a lot of other teams. Kansas City Chiefs being one. Be interesting to see what they do. Janet says that's going to offend some potato farmer. No doubt. Yeah, no doubt. Tom says he's worried about the Chicago Blackhawks logo. Okay. I'm trying to think. It must have something on it. I don't know what their logo is. Ryan says, can't wait for the Skins to change their name. Then I'm free to go like another team. Yeah. I don't know. And, there's a lot of college teams, too. I mean, you get the Florida State Seminoles who started the tomahawk chop thing. They were doing it before the Atlanta Braves were, long before the Atlanta Braves. So I don't know. We're going to see how it all falls out. But again, like I said, when it comes to the sports, I'm pretty much done with all of it now. I got to tell you something cool. I didn't write this down, but it just made me think of it. I was noticing on Facebook, I don't know how they do it, but I saw there was like live video coverage of the Little League baseball games in Danville at I guess it's called Bartlett Field or something. I just know it is the Little League field there in Ellis Park. But it was on Facebook, live video, and I could cast it to my TV. And and it looked like the field that I remember. And I commented and I said, "Hey, is this the Little League field in Ellis Park?" And somebody commented back said, "Yeah." And I thought, man, how cool is this? I played there over 50 years ago, and now I'm sitting here in McDonough, Georgia, watching it on my TV. That was pretty cool. So, Danville Warriors, yeah, they probably screw with that too. I don't know if y'all are woke in Danville or not, but somebody will probably complain. But Yeah. The Chicago Bullets. Yeah. Yeah. You know what, though? Here lately, I guess Atlanta's decided they're tired of Georgia being the number one murder place or whatever. They're trying to catch them. There's been all kinds of crap going on in Atlanta. Uh, Thanks to the mayor, she didn't want to toughen up on them, so they take over. Anyway, that's a whole nother can of worms. There, we won't get into that. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with all this sports stuff. Crazy. I see they enlisted the help of Bill Nye, the science guy, to try to convince us that we need masks, um, which I think is kind of ironic because Bill Nye really has no formal scientific training. He's just an actor. So yeah, I'm gonna believe that guy. Yeah. Any anyhow, it's just amazing what they'll try to do to get people to act the way they want them to act. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. More than half of Florida is named after Native Americans. Yep. 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 Christina says Lansing, Michigan was rough over the weekend too. Yeah, well, it's every place, and I don't want to get too political, but you look at where all the bad stuff's going on in those cities, and then look who's running those cities. And that pretty much explains it. Let's see. Earl says you have more high school that have named Mike. Yeah, there's all kinds of high schools, and I mean, it's like I said, if they start doing it, it's going to get crazy. I mean, you won't know anything. When they mention a team, you won't even know who they're talking about. But I don't care. I just go watching them. I don't watch them much now, but I always like to watch the Little League World Series. That's some of the best baseball you'll ever watch, in my opinion, because they're still out hustling and playing for the game, not for the money. So, of course, that's probably not even going to go on this year. I don't know. I guess it might because Danville was playing. There's Big Fat Jack just walked in. My buddy. Somebody asked me earlier. I missed the. Let me see if I can scroll back and find it. Where did I find it? Oh, yeah. Bill Hoffman says, is the driveway all cured and ready to drive on? I certainly hope so because I backed my truck up on it this morning. Took my sawhorses down from blocking it. So now my Amazon deliveries and whatever, if they pull up in here. Yeah, it should be good. It's, they finished pouring it and doing everything to it about 3:00 or so Thursday. So it's had all day Friday, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. And the guy told me he come back by Friday afternoon, which is funny because he said, well, I'll see you next week, And then I saw the dog barking and I looked out there and I saw a truck and I thought, I think that's Robbie's truck. So I looked and he was standing out in the driveway looking at it, checking it out. And he goes, yeah, when I told you yesterday I'd see you next week, he goes, I was thinking it was Friday. I thought, well, that's the way I am. I don't know what day it is half the time. But anyway, so we got all settled up and everything. Everything's good. But he told me I should probably stay off of it if I could until Monday. I'm like, that's no big deal. So I still got the Explorer around back. I have to drive it back around. But I'll probably park it beside the driveway. That's where it was parked before. So yeah, driveway's all good. Today's kind of an Advil day for me. I got out there yesterday. It doesn't take much. Getting old is so much fun, I swear. Because I can just get outside and just do a little something and just pay for it the next day. And sure enough, I did. But I went, I got to tell you about my trip to Lowe's. Man, I had an exciting trip to Lowe's. What day was it? Saturday? I think it was Saturday. And I go in Lowe's, and I know where everything is. I never ask anybody to help me find something because I know where it all is. I've been in there so many times. So I go in, make the turn, go to the far aisle, on the very last aisle on the right when you walk in the door, down there where all the lumber and the contractor stuff is. And I was going to find me a new, I don't know what you call it, a little 90-degree thing that goes on my downspout. Because I'd rigged up a thing, to go around and try to get the water to go off around the house the other way. Well, now that the driveway is fixed and slopes the right way and gets the water going away from the house, I could just put a regular little thing and shoot it, and it'll go across the driveway and go around the house the other way. So I go walking in there to Lowe's, and as soon as I round the corner for that aisle, I see this guy. And this guy's, he's got a mask on. Some people have masks on out there. And as soon as I start walking down there, he's giving me a funny look, and I'm like, oh, here we go. We're going to have a mask, no mask confrontation here. So I start and I'm keeping my 6 foot distance. I'm walking on one side of the aisle, and as soon as I get up close to him, he says, "Hey, do I know you?" And of course, he's got a mask on, so I don't have a clue who he is. And I said, "Well, I don't know." He goes, "Well, I know you from somewhere, but I can't put my finger on it." And I said, "Well, let me get this comment up here. I just realized that comment was on there." I said, "Well, I don't know." I says, "Do you watch YouTube?" "That's it. That's where I know you from." So, and he was like all excited. He's like, "Let's do the elbow bump and all that stuff, But he had been following my CNC stuff on YouTube, I guess. And so that was kind of weird. But I did have on one of my Gatton CNC shirts too, so I don't know but I don't think he was looking at that, but he was just looking and said, "Yeah, I know you from somewhere." So yeah, met a fan out in Lowe's, which is funny. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I guess I've been missing comments here. Jesse says, "We are mandated to wear masks starting today. I will not be mandated." Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen around here because, if you follow anything about Atlanta, and you may not, but the mayor of Atlanta, which I'm not in Atlanta, so that doesn't have anything to do with me anyway. But she's her and the governor are going back and forth. Governor's a Republican, she's a Democrat, so she's like mandating masks for certain places in city of Atlanta and different establishments and stuff. And of course, the governor says, "Nah, that's not even enforceable. So good luck with that." So I don't know. I don't think we'll have it here, and it doesn't really matter whether we do or not because I don't go that many places, and when I do, I don't wear one. Sorry, not sorry. I keep my distance from you. That's best I'm going to do. Grant says, you can't call him Fat Jack. I do call you Fat Jack, don't I, Fat Jack? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You don't care, do you? You know you're fat, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I call him Big Jack. Sometimes I call him Jack. Sometimes I call him Jack Jack. He's got all kinds of. All my dogs have all kinds of names. Rocky's probably got a half a dozen different names. Sometimes I call him Rocky. Sometimes I call him Rocky Top. Sometimes I call him Rocky Balboa. Sometimes just whatever comes out. They answer to all of them, or at least look at me. No, I didn't give him an autograph. He didn't ask for one, but no, it's just kind of weird, because I'm just a dude with a YouTube channel. But I guess when you've been doing it as long as I have, and between all the live streams and videos and stuff I've done, there's like over 400 of them. So Rusty said he saw my cup vid. Yeah. This is one of them right here. In fact, this is probably the cup I did in the video. I'm not sure. But it makes the coffee taste a whole lot better, so you should probably get yourself one. Just saying. Ryan says, mask are the rule here in Maryland. I don't wear one. Only been told in one store that I can't come in. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. If a store has a policy, and if they put a sign on the door, or they got somebody there at the door to tell me, I'm not going to pitch a fit. I'm just going to say, okay, I'll go spend my money somewhere else. It's not a problem for me. Doug says, do I need a man? Yeah, you can be my agent, Doug. Thank you, Bill. Bill says it's a great channel. I appreciate it. It's not much, but it's me. Larry says, liberal Austin passed a $2,000 fine for no mask wearers. Yeah, I'd like to know how they're gonna enforce that. I just don't see that flying. Just don't. Hey, look who's here, Matthew Haas. And he's here by Matthew Haas and not one of his 27 YouTube channels. Michael Bell's here. Let's see, I done missed some stuff. He says elbow. Yeah, the dude didn't want to shake hands. He wanted to do the elbow thing. Being all politically correct and stuff, which I was cool with. We do that. Or if you want to shake my hand, I'll shake your hand too. I ain't scared. There you go. Larry's got the right eye. Screw sports. I'll just watch my Gatton. There you go. Larry's put some pretty cool stuff. You're getting in them camping signs, aren't you, Larry? Those are pretty awesome. Pretty all you and Trevor Carter make some awesome camping signs. This morning, they said somewhere they're not going to fine, just shut off their power. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. LB says, I had to go to a different barbershop. All over the door said, must wear a mask. None of the employees even wore one. Yeah. Well, I got a haircut a while back. I'm about due for another one. And we'll see if if I get ready to go back down there and get another one, if they won't if they won't let me in, I'll just come home and buzz it myself. I don't care. I got lots of hats. I can wear a hat, cover it up if I make a mistake. So Neil says he's a handshaker too. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I guess I think I've covered everything I had wrote down. We had a lot of crazy stuff going on over the weekend. So, but I guess I'm ready to get out of here. I got to try to get to work. Hopefully, the Advil's kicked in because I definitely got some stuff to do. One thing I got to do is the dogs are about out of dog food, so that means I got to go to Tractor Supply and buy 100 pounds of dog food. And I have to buy 100 pounds because if I get 50 pounds, it's going too quick. 100 pounds lasts me about a month. Well, lasts them about a month and a half. So, big eaters. All right, guys. Everybody have an awesome Monday. Don't forget, go get you some French fries because it's National French Fry Day. And just have an all-around awesome day. See ya.